5A football, we've kind of dived into it a little bit already, so we know 1-2. So there's a discussion 3 through 32 probably from here on out. We're only going to do the top 5. All 3 of us has Carl Albert number 1. All 3 of us has Dale City number 2. So that's, I'm sure, the super majority will have, if not the majority, will have in 5A football with 1-2. Again, not playing in the regular season. Each of them will play Midwest City, but the only way to have a Carl Albert Dale City matchup is to have no upsets in the regular season to keep the 2 teams on the opposite side of the bracket. Before we give our top 5, here's Grant Oliver's top 5.
Oh,
number 1, Carl Albert. Number 2, Dale City. Number 3.
Sorry. So that's a personal shot at us.
He's just trying to get. He's just,
Go ahead. That's cute. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
That's his professional opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's on that bandwagon, the 3 and 4.
Carl Albert 1, Dale City 2, Elgin 3. Elgin got a lot of players returning back from a year ago. A very good ball club.
Very good ball club.
Piedmont number 4, and McAllister number 5. No Eric McCarty, in McAllister. Yeah. They got a good quarterback.
90% of their offense is gone. Go ahead.
What about how much of their defense is
95% of their defense is gone. Go ahead.
It's not good when your DB's making all the tackles.
No, it's not good.
Yeah, no.
It's not good. No. It's not good.
No.
But McAllister, they got a great coach.
They do have a great coach.
They got a great
One
coach.
of the best of 5A.
Yeah, so they will be able to do that. So Craig says Elgin is not the 3rd best 5A team in the state.
Craig, you're a genius. I agree with him.
I agree with him too.
Okay. So Grant has them number 3. Let's dive into Elgin right now.
Yeah.
Guthrie went on the road and beat a good Elgin team, a young Elgin team, a town that is really, really high on their athletics right now. They have facilities continue to be built right now. And they have some performance arts center that is outstanding.
Cemetery?
Cemetery.
They do have a cemetery.
Right, still freaks me out every time I think about it.
Right next to the north end zone.
Yeah.
You come pulling in. Well, what's that? Well, that's a cemetery.
You pull into the parking lot on the right, cemetery's on the left, press box in the middle, and you're looking over your shoulder there for a little bit. So before we dive into Elgin, T-Fred does not have Elgin in the top 5. I don't think Craig's going to have Elgin in the top 5 either. T-Fred, Carl Albert 1, Dale City 2. He also has Piedmont 3.
Man, what are we missing on Piedmont here?
Collinsville 5.
What are we missing on Piedmont here?
Oh, keep it coming, boys. That's beautiful. I love it.
So, now Piedmont does have a heavy senior class this year.
They do.
This is their last year in 5A football.
It is.
They are bumping up to 6A2.
Yes,
T-Fred, your Irish are bumping up to 6A2 next year. Bad timing for the Irish on that one.
Did they change their offense at Piedmont?
Still the same.
Well,
okay. Hold on.
Offense coordinator, new offense coordinator.
They got a new offense coordinator.
Now listen, I'm telling you, if they make significant changes, in my opinion, that offense
could change.
That 1982 offense, they got a shot.
Yeah.
So
they're going to have athletes.
You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. They might have curtains and tall fences around Piedmont practice field with a brand new offense.
Who knows?
Yeah.
They might not break it out to district play. Flexbone.
That's true. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, district game.
Zing, zing, zing,
Wait,
zing.
is that a pass?
We'll see. Craig says, I am more confident in Piedmont than I am Elgin for sure. Both return a lot of players back. Elgin, 9-1 last year or 8-2, almost won a district championship, lost late to Midwest City a year ago. Piedmont finishing 4th in the district. A lot of people think Piedmont is the 3rd best team in 5A2.
Correct.
So we'll see how that plays out here. But for Elgin guys, I got Elgin at number 5.
You know, and you wrote this down. We was doing it on the phone. I originally said that, then I flipped him.
Right.
So I've got Elgin at 5 as well.
Okay.
I got Elgin at 5 too. Yep.
So we're all in the neighborhood with.
We didn't do these together either.
No, we didn't. Yeah. Believe me, I got yelled at. But no, Elgin's a very, 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 very good football team, and they were very young last year.
No, they compete.
No, I'm telling you, they could move up that ranking pretty quick.
Saw them in a bunch of different sports last year.
Yeah.
They will compete. They won't be scared of anything.
Yeah. Grant knows Elgin well. He knows
Very
Carl
well.
Albert well, and he says it wouldn't be shocked to see Elgin and Carl Albert in the finals.
Yeah.
I totally
I don't know
agree.
about that one.
Depends on how it lines up. Depends on how it lines up.
Yeah. There has been Dale City has some great athletes. The only thing that scares me a little bit is athletes, it's going to be cold. And I'm just telling you, teams like Elgin, Guthrie, those teams that are Shawnee in the past that are tough can outshine some athletes at times. So I'm with Grant. I wouldn't be surprised if Elgin made a deep run as well. On paper, athletes win a whole lot of times, but towns like Elgin, when they have their good teams, I've seen great athletic teams go down.
Elgin reminds me.
Now, if they end up against Carl Albert, it's basketball season.
Elgin reminds me. This is what Elgin reminds me of. Go back to Guthrie, Oklahoma, where we live. We cover the Blue Jays every Friday night.
There's our disclaimer.
Okay, there's our disclaimer. And I just realized I'm going to look like a real homer here in a second. But I didn't mean to. It's really what I think. They remind me of Guthrie in 2002. Yeah. They remind me, because Guthrie, that state championship year, 2002, we had no right being on the field with that Booker T team.